Hey guys, okay, so I know I said I was going to do a school supplies haul or something like that, but truth is, I really didn't buy that much new school supplies this semester, and the reason why is because I took inventory and I found a ton of school supplies that has not even been used. I mean, pens, highlighters, lead, erasers, everything like that. So, I bought a few things, but it really wasn't enough that would be worth making a haul over. So I'll show you what I have got, what I did buy new, but that's really not going to be the video. I'm going to show you this, and then I'll move into what I really intended this video for. Okay, first I got some notebooks. Yes, I got pretty ones. When I first started college, it was like I wanted to get really neutral, professional, grown-up looking notebooks. Oops, my computer. But now it's like, yeah, I want something fun and cute. So I don't know. I guess I'm kind of moving back to my high school days in that respect. But yeah, I got those, and I got one for each class. And I'm just going to take my lecture notes in them and then put them on my computer when I get home. I got these colored pens. They are Papermate gel pens. And I saw these from another YouTuber, and she said that they're they're really good and they write really smooth, and that's what I really need. So I'm going to try these out. I tested them a little bit, and they do seem to work really well. So hopefully I'll like those. And I got a miniature stapler because a lot of professors don't have staplers in the classroom. So if you have to turn something in and it's not stapled, that could be a problem. So it's good to probably bring your own stapler. So I'm going to keep that with me. And I didn't have a 3-hole punch. Mine broke. And Walmart had a pink one. So yeah, I got this. Oh, and I got some binders. I just got these two 1-inch binders, which I'm going to use for, whatever. And then I got a 1.5-inch binder that I'm going to use after I take a test. I'm going to take the notes that test covered and put them in here rather than carry them around with me. Because it's just pointless to carry them around because you're not going to be tested over them until finals. But the point is, come finals, I'll have all of my notes and everything from every class in this one big binder, so I won't have to dig through things. I'll just have it all nice and organized. So I've never done that before, but I'm going to try that this semester. I think it'll work really nicely. Okay, so the point of this video, what I wanted to do was just kind of an intro to college life, answer any questions you guys have. This is going to be mostly over academic stuff and just really basic things like class and schedules and tests and studying and stuff like that. But I definitely want to address other questions if you guys have them. So if you have a question about college, maybe you're a senior or a junior in high school and you're starting college soon, or maybe you're about to start your freshman year and your school just hasn't started yet, let me know of any questions you have. I would love to answer them for you. Yeah, so here's some information that I've kind of already thought that you guys might want to know. And again, just let me know if there's anything else I can tell you. Scheduling. In college, your classes, and a lot of high schools do this. Mine didn't, but a lot of them do. Each class that you have, and there are exceptions, but not usually your first semester, every class you have is either going to be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class or a Tuesday, Thursday class. If it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, chances are it's going to last about an hour. If it's Tuesday, Thursday, it'll last like an hour and a half because, you're taking the class less times per week, so you'll need to be in there longer per day because you're only meeting twice instead of 3 times. Does that make sense? It was hard for me to understand when I first started. But yeah, so my advice would be when you're making your schedule, think about, would you rather have more classes that meet for shorter times, but you meet more times per week, or would you rather have most of your classes be for a long period of time where you meet less per week? Personally, I prefer Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes because they're just chopped up into smaller time periods. So even though you meet more times per week. It just seems, I don't know, it goes by faster because you're in there. You don't have to sit there for an hour and a half. You're only sitting there for, an hour at a time. So I prefer those classes, but it's just up to you. And I wouldn't advise putting all of your classes on one day because I did that before. I had like 4 classes on Tuesday, Thursday, and I had one on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And that was awful. I would not recommend that at all. Try to space them out a little bit. Maybe put your harder classes on a day that you know that you'd be able to stay focused better, and then put your easier classes on the day that you don't prefer. Anyway, a lot of schools, I would say you get maybe 20 minutes between classes on average. The first school I went to was a really small private school, and we had 10 minutes per class. The one I go to now is a really large school, and we have 25 minutes between classes. So it's usually enough time to get from one class to the other. Yeah, every college is different, but I would say on average it's around 20 minutes. And that's if your classes are back to back. Now, you can obviously schedule classes anytime during the day. You can schedule a class at 8 o'clock, and then you don't have to schedule another one until maybe 1 o'clock if you don't want to. And that's really nice, especially if you live on campus, because, you can go to class in the morning, and then you can go back to your dorm, and you can, maybe grab lunch on the way, and do some homework, or, relax, take a nap, anything during that time. So that's really nice because it kind of breaks up the day. But personally, I like to kind of get all my classes over with. I like to schedule them in the morning, go to all my classes, and be first semester I was done every day by 12. That is such a good feeling when I'm done with class and all my roommates are just now leaving for class. That's pretty nice. So again, it's just whatever you prefer, but think about these things when you're scheduling your classes. Think, would I rather get up early and have from lunchtime all the way to the rest of the afternoon? Would I rather have all my classes late in the afternoon where I could sleep in but not have as much time at night to study? Kind of think about these things because everyone's different. I prefer morning classes. I know plenty of people who definitely prefer afternoon classes. So just take that under consideration. Classes are lecture. Basically, the professor will either just talk and you have to take notes the best you can. Sometimes he or she will have PowerPoints, and those are really nice, especially if you can print them out, because then you can just add details to them. It'll already have all the information. Some of them use the book a lot. Some of them don't use the book at all. So, make sure you find these things out about your professor. Tests are over several chapters. High school is usually not like that. Usually you have a test per chapter, but in college they're like exams, and they're over 2 to 5 chapters. So keep that in mind. Don't put off your reading. If a professor assigns a chapter, it's not like in high school where if the teacher says, okay, just read this tonight, you kind of look at that and say, oh, okay, no homework, I'm not going to read that. But college, definitely read it because he or she is going to assign a chapter tonight. In the next class, he'll probably assign another chapter, and if you put it off, then you're just going to really get behind. So it's better just to read it when it's assigned so you can get it done and make sure that you're on track. Same with studying. Don't put off studying till last night. As soon as you take notes in lecture, just kind of go back and look over them, read through them, review them. Anything you can do to just kind of reiterate the knowledge that you got from the lecture itself. And if you keep doing that, then by the night before the test, you'll pretty much know it and you can just review everything. So, all right, well, I'm kind of running out of time, so I'm having to stop here. But again, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to answer them for you. And thank you for watching, and please comment and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.